Myst replaced Squishy for the AAA Challenger Series, and as a result, they got destroyed by Torrent. So nothing's changed. My name is Anton and you're watching This Week on Rocket League. This is of course the series where we take a look at all the crazy and stupid things that this game has had to offer during the past 7 days. And believe me, this game never fails to deliver.
One of this game is yes.
If a player called your stepdad does that to your whole team, you're legally required to forfeit. But now, let's check out what's been happening this week. The Esports team goal explosions were finally announced on Tuesday. Every time you score, you can now choose to represent your favorite out of the top 18 teams in the world. And Vitality. And honestly, these look amazing. I only wish they didn't go so heavy on the text on the logos though. Like, they really had to put this massive text saying Renegades above their logo, as if we were gonna forget who they were or something. They also used the wrong BDS logo, which is actually fine, because the new logo is absolutely horrendous. They used the right logo for Ghost though, which is terrible, because that's probably the worst logo I've ever seen. Seriously, I can make a better one on Microsoft Paint in about 15 minutes, but which one is your favorite? And why is it Sandblock Gaming? Over the past few months, I've told you guys about a lot of new Rocket League ripoffs. Like a lot. But I'm happy to say that for the past couple weeks, there hasn't been any new... You have to be kidding me. But now let's have a look at the people who play Rocket League professionally, but mostly just bully bronze players in SunlessCon's videos. As we all know, there won't be any RLCS before the majors starting next week, but there is still plenty of fun stuff to talk about. The AAA Challenger Series Super Event 2 was played last weekend, a tournament that included some of the North American teams. Everyone's attention was on NRG, however, as Myst suddenly replaced Squishy on the NRG roster. Twitter of course went immediately into an absolute frenzy, speculating that Squishy was going to leave the team. Turns out Squishy just had some other plans that day, as it was Father's Day last weekend, and isn't actually leaving the team, which was immediately debunked by this Twitter user with some inside sources. Adding Myst didn't really seem to make any difference though, as NRG got shafted by Torrent in the semifinals, who then went on to win the whole thing. Now, I don't really have anything to complain about the tournament, but it's absolutely criminal that we didn't get to see a matchup between Hey Bro and Little Step Bros. The AAA Challenger Series Championship will be played at the end of July and will be played between these teams, including NRG, who managed to qualify even though they only played in one event during the whole season. Moving on to Middle East, and more specifically the LA3EB Rocket League Competition number 2 Premier Division. You couldn't think of anything a little bit shorter. These were the teams participating, and it was pretty obvious that Falcons were going to come and absolutely wreck everyone's aim. What? Who is F16 Esports? They weren't even invited. They came from Qualifier 2, not even Qualifier 1. I don't think that makes any difference, but still. And still, they swept them twice. I mean, I guess fair play. They did then get smashed in the finals, but I think they can be happy with that. It was a weird experience to see Falcons play in a Middle Eastern tournament and not win it, but that wasn't the only weird thing, as I actually counted, and out of the 34 matches played in this tournament, 23 of them were sweeps. I guess everyone just copied NRG's game plan from the split. The Pioneers Community Night was also played last week. Yeah, I know, don't worry, RLCS is coming back next week. It was a great event. My favorite part was when whoever was running the live stream just left his chat with the players on screen during intermission. Skittles came out on top in the end, winning the whole tournament, but most importantly, this was the first tournament for the Real Madrid of Rocket League, Sandblock Gaming. Thanks to Epic Bacon Boys and his teammates for repping the team by losing every single game. I would just like to let everyone know that I'm not associated with them in any shape or form. I might have been a bit too harsh on NRG this split for not performing all that well, but it's not really their fault, as it was discovered that they were actually cursed from the get-go. Illinois State University's requirements for becoming a Rocket League coach have been circulating all over Reddit this week. Driver's license. Do they know that Rocket League isn't actually real? But now some transfer news from this past week. Navi announced the release of their team apart from Luis P, who will become the new key to their roster moving forward. Or at least I assume they released the others, because is it just me? Or doesn't this wording kind of make it seem like they just killed the others? The spring major is just around the corner, and if I was anyone who isn't on BDS, I'd be very scared, because Monkey Moon has turned into the French John Cena. You can see me, my time is now! I thought Monkey Moon was supposed to be in this clip, but I can't see him. Speaking of Monkey Moon, he managed to make it to Shifts, all split team with a unanimous vote. His teammate Seiko made it to the first team as well, and Extra made it to the third team. Do you think they will just steamroll everyone in the major, or does this mean nothing? Comment down below. But that's it for esports this week. It's a relatively short video today, as we are all obviously waiting for the spring major to start. But in the meantime, let's look at people being bad at the game. Let's check out what the community has been up to. There's nothing I can say that doesn't sound sus. You weren't even playing twos, but you still got double teamed. Alright, let's move on. MeestaBomBastic showed everyone this week on Reddit that he's got the best mechanics in the game. He is so good, he didn't even need to use boost to fly. The community has been going crazy over this new bot called Nexto. You probably heard of it. It's basically a bot that uses machine learning to get better at Rocket League and can currently beat grand champs. But most importantly, Quintin proved this week that it actually follows the most important rule in the game. This game is something else, man. But now let's check out what you guys have been up to. It's time for a clip of the week. The top 5 were voted on by the members on Discord, so if you want to submit your own clips or influence who makes the top 5 for one of these videos, you can do so in my Discord server, link in the description. But before we reveal the top 5, let's look at some honorable mentions. The week wouldn't be complete without Orange Cut's crazy Heatseeker clips, and this week, he's done it again, as he scored this triple tap in a 1v1. Latency scored this freestyle shot in a 1v1 this week. And now we got 2 clips from FazeNismo. We don't even need RLCS when we have high-level gameplay like this to watch. He then made this incredible save and then managed to pinch the ball into the net in the opposite end. Of course, you're supposed to do that the other way around, but whatever. Elemental scored this unorthodox pinch in a private match this week.
Wait, what?
But now it's time to reveal the top 5. Like mentioned before, these were voted by the Discord members. Centrix scored this redirect with his back wheels in training. Sigh ended his opponent's whole career with this wall read in a 1v1. Isaac is a previous clip of the week winner, and this week he turned into LeBron James as he completely annihilated his opposition with this crazy dunk. Oistof scored this crazy freestyle flick in training this week. And last but not least, we have Isaac again, who scored this flip reset double tap in a 2v2 match. And that's the top 5. As always, there will be a YouTube poll on the channel. The person with the most votes after 24 hours wins 500 credits. And that's it for this week's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. And welcome back to the segment. Let's check out which Finnish municipalities have less people than are subscribed to this channel. That's a really catchy title. So currently we have 10.4 thousand subscribers. So if we check here, we have more people than Kite. I feel like I should know where that is. Oh, it's here. So we have more people than in this place. But thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share. Check out this video or check out this playlist. Follow me on Twitter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.